This isn't about talk, this is about action. If you think you can do it, prove it. Really, the idea behind this experiment is to find out whether modern man has lost that hard-earned ability to look after themselves when they're stripped of everyday creature comforts, whether it's housing, running water, ready-made food. We're trying to find out, without your BlackBerry, without your smartphone, without your computer, can modern man still cut it? I think one of the reasons that adventure and survival as a genre is so popular is ultimately armchair men want to know whether actually they could do it. Is there that kind of spirit and that resourcefulness and that positivity? Is it still in people? My belief is that we've all got that spirit. I think sometimes it just gets covered in a layer of dust. And, unless we're pushed, you don't really see what people are made of. Follow me. What I really hope to show is that these guys can come together, they can look after each other, they can build community, they can find that kind of something inside that drives them on, that positive stuff. But also ultimately, they're not just surviving, they're now learning to thrive. And that's when you kind of see the magic. I think what these guys are going to experience, first of all, is what I call shock of capture. Just a harsh reality of actually, this isn't very fun. They're going to be pushed hard because they're in an incredibly harsh environment out here with nothing. And it's hard for people to understand just how unforgiving it is when you've got literally nothing, not even roll mats, not even mosquito nets, no sleeping bag. Genuinely, it will take these guys to the edge. I think actually in small groups, in difficult environments, one of the most important qualities, and it might sound a bit strange, is actually kindness. And I've experienced that for myself, whilst I was in the military. I remember one time in particular in a desert, and we were waiting for a pickup, and we were stranded for 3 more days. We were run out of water, and we were literally rationing the last kind of dribbles of fluids we had. And Sergeant just giving me his last bit because I was suffering. And you think it's little things like that you never forget. And the island experience for these guys will highlight that sort of thing. If I can guarantee you anything, it will be life-changing. You can't leave that island unchanged. It's just not possible. And my belief is that they'll leave for the better. They might be a bit more broken, a bit skinnier, and a bit more kind of humbled because they're aware that actually maybe they're not as super strong and brilliant as they thought, but that's okay. Those are actually all positive things. They will, though, leave change, and I believe the wild, it might strip you down, but ultimately it builds you back up if you last and you stay the course and you survive. And if you survive, you're a survivor.